Alright. It's your boy Meatball from the Cardinal and Meatball Show, here to continue my journey into the unknown of Death Stranding. Alright, now time to take some morphine to the President of the United States, who is totally not my mom. Let's see.
Sam, your friendly neighborhood dead man here. If you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compasses. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
I don't know about that. Book. I love this little area. So like, kind of just, it's a relic of, you know, a relic of the time before. Kind of reminds me of Silent Hill, honestly, or Silent Hills a little bit. I don't know if this is his way of kind of taking a little jab, a little visual jab.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Let's see. Is that a giant PlayStation 5? Oh, no, it's just a building. Whee! How do I... There we go. Love that double jump. Alright. Cool.
Chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start our preparations.
Sam, it's me, Dead Man. Sorry, my mistake.
This area, this hospital area, is really the only time in the game where you see, apart from the very, very end of the game, where you see people together, in one place. It's kind of stark compared to the rest of the game, because the rest of the game you don't really see anyone except, you know, the other main characters, like 2 or 3.
I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Huh?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you?
What?
You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
president's office.
That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
Die Hardman.
Die Hardman. Oh man, I wonder how many takes it took for Norman Reedus to like say Die Hardman and not sound like a complete moron. It's such a ridiculous name. It's so Kojima. Die Hardman. Oh man, it gets me every time.
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting.
And he calls them both deathless freaks. I mean, one because Sam is a repatriate, and he can't really die, so to speak. And John, well, Die Hardman. I mean, his name is Die Hardman. He dies hard. Yeah, it's pretty funny and dumb, and I love it.
It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. We'll leave you two alone.
By alone, I mean we're going to record this whole thing. First of all, before this whole scene starts, I love the dangling, whatever, those dangling black cords that are dangling from the ceiling. I love it. It's a nice little visual hint of her connection, no pun intended, to Death Stranding and to the BTs and to the other side. It's a nice little visual foreshadowing that I remember when I first saw it. I'm like, that looks like the pretty cool.
I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right?
Amelie.
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to protect the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me.
I love that line. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit. That's a line right out of Escape from New York. Like, that's such a Snake Plissken line. I remember when I heard that on the trailer, one of the trailers had that line, and I was just like, wow. Kojima could really only write one main character, and that's Snake Plissken. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. He's a stoic, antisocial badass. That's... What are you gonna do? It's the spaghetti western kind of samurai character archetype of, like, the lone antisocial badass who bucks authority, but in the end learns the meaning behind connection and humanity. It's an old story, and it's one that Kojima loves to tell. And this part's freaking creepy. She looks like a straight up BT right here, which is more visual foreshadowing. With the black handprints and all. And the only person he lets touch her. The only person he lets touch him. You know? Even for a little bit.
I love you, Sam.
Hmm.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Whoop. I'll be
Madam
waiting
President!
at the beach.
Oh, no.
Doctor, we need your help.
Look on his face.
All hands on deck here. She's moving good. Give me 150 cc's. She's not responding.
Where's Mama?
Drop her. We're losing her. I'm a death.
Everything you know is wrong, Sam. Be stranded with love.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered. Sam, before she she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
She succeeded. Look at your wrists. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BTs.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me? Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
Can I just talk about how amazing the soundtrack is to this game? Like, this is this guy's second work. His first job was on Metal Gear Solid 5. Ludwig Forsell, I believe his name is. He has a very distinct style. He likes to use synthesizers. It's a very much like this soundtrack.
Can I have a moment?
It's the mummy motif again.
President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it. America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
Nah, it won't be bad.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
Great shot. now to carry my mother's corpse to be burned.
Sam, this is Die Hard. Dead men explained how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
This is great. Let's see. Go to cargo. I didn't show it, I remember. I thought it showed. I thought it did showed. Maybe that's later. I think it's later with the bomb. But you can see there's a package attached to her. Whatever could that package be? Whatever could it be?
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
Whee! Ooh. Alright. Running with the corpse.
President Bridget Strand is the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
Cool. Alright, that's where we're going. So this game has a system. So basically you can get let's see. There's already kind of one made for me, but I just want to kind of show you how it works. And then boom, you have this little floating waypoint. Very cool. Very cool. But I don't really need that, so I'm going to remove... How do we remove all the markers? How do I... There we go. Move. Alright. Hold on, it's kind of sunny out today. There we go. Put on my sweet sci-fi sunglasses. Carrying my mom to be burned. Do 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 do. And boom.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, this game looks so good. I would love to play it on PC, because it looks even better somehow. Ooh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Shift the weight.
Your body is away with me, but I'm exactly where I wanna be. But I'm a long way from home.
I know your voice, I know your face. This is something I cannot replace. Give me hope and give me doubt. Well, I loved you then, but I don't love you now. I'm a long way from home. 'Cause we're a long way from home.
I'm probably gonna do that a lot in this stream. Whenever a low roar song comes up, I'm just gonna not say anything. It's just good. But I wanted to point out that little where did it go? I can look at it on my map. Hey. This little guy, this ladder, that was made by Igor. That was placed there by Igor, the corpse guy that I talked with in the beginning, who tried to kill himself and got sucked into the BT and then caused the void out, which that's the void out. I believe that's the void out. So yeah, that's his little ladder. That's the ladder that he would use to do this route. That's a nice little detail. Nice little detail.
Whoa. That was close.
You're telling me. See, there's another. See? Igor. Just a cool little detail. It comes back later near the end of the game. But yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. left by Igor. Igor. I say Igor. Or because I watched Young Frankenstein too many times.
Just a bit further now.
Look at that waterfall. So peaceful.
Anybody hear me?
Thanks for the help.
So yeah, you can like stuff that you use that people have left in the world for you. It's a little tutorial area, you know, to teach you that people will leave stuff for you to help you, and then you can like it. This is where the Ultra deck comes in. See, oh, it's fading now. You see the yellow goes blue, yellow, red. Blue is easy, yellow is a little tough, red is impassable. You can kinda like that. It's a really cool little terrain system that I enjoy. Go this way. There it is. The crematorium. Take off my sunglasses. Let's take a look at this crater over here.
See that crater? That's what's left of Central Note City. Bridges HQ 2. Nothing but a hole in the ground.
That's the place.
Wow. And I could go over there. I could go over there. I can't go into the crater. I won't allow me to go into the crater, but you can go. You can explore there. You can just go down there and. I mean, right now I don't really have the tools for it. I don't have any ropes or anything, but it's super neat. Incinerator west of Capital Knot City. people looked at the Monster Energy thing and just kind of just like dismissed it, or it was just like, wow, what a sellout Kojima is. First of all, he's always put products in his game. That's like, that's what he's done. That's just always what he's done. There's nothing really wrong with that. And second of all, he really likes Monster Energy drinks. So, like, what if you had a product that you actually really liked and you were able to put it in a game or a movie or something? What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever. I think it's funny, too. It's like, Monster Energy drink is the only thing that survives. It's like the cockroach of drinks. It survives the apocalypse. It's just funny. This room's creepy. Because these look like beds. But they also look like graves. It's creepy.
God damn it.
There we go. Cremate the corpse. Glitter smoke. Oh, there's the upside down rainbow. First of all, can we talk about the upside down rainbow? Apart from being a cool little visual motif thing that they use throughout the game, it's a nice inversion of the biblical event of the rainbow. So in the Bible, it was the rainbow was the sign of God's covenant after the flood. And in this case, it's an upside down rainbow, which instead of coming after the flood, it comes before the flood. And instead of a flood of water, it is a flood of this black death. It's an interesting little inversion of it. This game is a lot of inversion. It's a lot of mirror kind of images of references and mirror versions of events and mirror versions. Even the narrative itself is a mirror, because chirality, which is the mirror. Chirality refers to the mirror. How am I going to say this? Like the mirror, like when you put your hands together, like in together, put palm to palm. That is chirality. They're equal. They fit, but only in a mirror sense. That they mirror each other. That is chirality, and the narrative itself has that kind of mirror kind of quality to it.
Chiralium density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
Yes, burn the other. I wonder what it is. He could have just put it in, but he had to look at it.
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
Why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's
first of all, I don't like to be political at all on my show or really in real life. I just don't really enjoy it. But can we just stop and just see how ballsy Kojima is right now in terms of... I remember a couple years before this game came out, a year or two before this game came out, maybe it was longer, that he was talking about doing something that was extremely controversial. And I think this might have been it. It's real subtle, but the game presents this baby as a thing. Bridges treats them like objects, like they're not even alive. And he goes, well, it's not useful anymore. It's not a real person, so let's dispose of it. And Sam's like, no, it's a real person. It's a very explicit, like, boom, here's a sci-fi take on abortion, basically. I don't want to get too into it. I don't want to share. It doesn't matter. My opinions don't matter on it. But what I'm saying is, Kojima is provoking some thought on it. But he's doing it in the casing of a sci-fi horror kind of game. It's ballsy. I gotta say, it's ballsy. How interesting.
Sam, do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of...
My status is fucked.
Tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea. Start, shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
They are our first gameplay BTs. Alright, so here's the stealth, not really stealth gameplay, but the closest to stealth gameplay that Kojima has in Death Stranding. I guess some gameplay mechanics you just can't get away from. Still freaks me out. Still freaks me out. Let's see. It's really only freaky. This first encounter is freaky because you don't really have a lot of tools to deal with them. So you can hold your breath, and you just you can kind of see them. If you just still hold your breath, you can kind of get a glimpse of where they are. I think I'm pretty much safe. I remember when I first ran into those things, that first time I played that scene, I was super stressed out. Now it's kind of easier to deal with them now, but oh boy. Still not out of the woods yet, I guess. Look at the time fall. Makes plants grow and then die. it's so cool. I love the Audra deck. It's got personality. And you can see that's the path that came up. It leaves. The game remembers where you're. I really feel like where you walked, so you can kind of retrace your path, which is kind of nice, especially for more treacherous areas. Or areas that are full of BTs, so you can remember kind of where the path of least resistance is. would have been nice to have, apart from an in-game Walkman, as some sort of end-game, New Game Plus kind of present. That'd be nice, but have, like, whenever the music pops up, because I get that Kojima wanted to kind of have a controlled cinematic audio video experience sometimes, which is cool. I like if Sam kind of like puts on headphones during those scenes as if he is listening to it as well. That'd be kind of funny. Oop. Icy yummy grubbies. Come here, come here, come here. Dang. Oh well. Oh, more grubbies. These things come in handy in later sequences.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Here's another kind of example of the inversion symbolism that this game uses. So you have these distribution centers, and so they kind of look kind of strange. They have like a, first of all, they look like a boat or an ark. They have the mast right there, and especially later there's one that you can look at from above, and the top looks like a boat. Looks like a boat, but it also looks like a whale as well. So it's this double symbolism of the ark becoming the whale, and the whale becoming the ark. It's very cool. Very cool symbolism. Oh, there's that upside down rainbow.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Sam, I thought I told you dunes and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid
It's
our
flicking
lives.
him off.
You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
Bye, BB.
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Episode 2. Amelie.
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
All right. Can I? Let's see. Oh man, not gonna let you. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a shower because we're all here to see Norman Reedus take a shower. I know Kojima wanted to see Norman Reedus take as many showers as possible. Hey, look at those feet.
Sam. Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Is it anything private anymore?
Nope.
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
Yeah. Y'all told me already. Hey.
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism, her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
What?
Amelie.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam, you're here too.
You ain't even here. You're
Been
just a
10 years since
chirogram.
you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. you do, Sam? You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone? Everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters and BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
I wonder how. I wonder how they were able to avoid them. Amelie?
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Gotcha.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. That's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave it be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
Homo Demons.
They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
Cool.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds.
They're both.
That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together. To form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sorry, so again, the handcuffs acting as connection and also shackles is also like the distribution centers looking like arcs, looking like boats, but also looking like whales.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid.
Come on, don't be Cupid.
This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again.
3 men and a baby.
For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another. Listen, you are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific.
So yeah, again, the double meaning of strand itself. You have strand for connection and strand for disconnection. Same word, two different meanings. Just like a handcuff, just like the distribution center. Yeah, so the double meanings, or the multiple meanings for the same item the same object ties into that, to the chiral mirror theme of the work.
Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
There's a little glimpse of the end of the game. Spoiler.
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Die Hard. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Alright.
With that terminal there, you don't...
Blah, blah, blah. I don't need to hear that. Alrighty. Well, guys, thanks for watching. See y'all later. Thanks for watching the stream.